Behind me is a 190 square meter home that I built for my friend and very first YouTube subscriber, Jeff.
Yeah, subscribe, you get a free house.
Coming up, we'll show you a time lapse of the build. We'll take a look at the floor plan and we'll review some of the plans in detail, explaining how we tackle different problems on site. Stick around till the end where I have a sit down chat with Jeff and hear about his experience building the home. Before the guys get to work on site, we need to draw up a set of plans. So Jeff's using vertical, linear, oblique, but he's using a random pattern of 200-300. We also have a bevel back pine weatherboard, and the roof will be long run corrugated colour steel. SED stands for Special Engineer Design, and we're doing a riprap foundation. DPM stands for Damp Proof Membrane, and that's just black polythene. And the 2.4 metre stud, that's standard stud height here. Joinery is aluminium, joinery height inside and outside is 2 metres. This was the minimum pink batch you could put in the wall, but we actually upgraded it to 2.6. This was the minimum you could put in the ceiling. We upgraded that as well. And because there's a tiled shower area, we had to specify the waterproof membrane we're using, and that's Ardex. As you can see, pretty large section. This is the house platform here. Goes back a couple of 100 meters into the trees. We've also had to put the location of the septic tank discharge field here. Then we have a set out here, so this is how we locate the corners of the building. We also used a surveyor and they put some offset lines here for us, and we then use that to mark out the building. It's got a special engineered design slab. This is now here from Struck D, one of our engineers, and he's designed a riprap slab with 1100 by 1100 pods, 100mm channels and a 300mm footing around the edge. In this bubble area here, we've had to do 8 drilled piles down 3 meters. So see how they have these little numbers here and triangles? They refers to these details here. This is the cross section of how we're going to do a 300mm footing. We have to put 4 HD12 bars in there, and then we have to have SE62 mesh, minimum 35mm cover on top. Must be at least 50mm off the pods as well. On our foundation plans, we also have a bunch of diagonal measurements. This is how we ensure that everything is square and the right proportions. Here we have the floor plan. Walk in the front door here. To our right is a hallway to all the rooms, and to the left is large open plan, living, kitchen, dining. Over here we had a really cool big window that made a feature of the trees outside, and Jeff really wanted that to match the roof line. So the engineer came up with a design here for us where we put a 250mm PFC beam in this diagonal shape, and that's called a steel portal. We put that above the window so that we could build this window to match the roof line. So thanks for watching this far, and hang around where we go and sit down on the couch, have a chat with Jeff about his experience of building, his tips, what he learned, what he'd do different next time. I didn't think that I could build for friends and be more friends at the end of it. It is a tense time and there is a lot of moving pieces.
Yeah, like for us, I don't think we noticed any of that. It's been an incredibly smooth process for us.
Right from the start, we had firm limits. We had a firm limit of money to spend and we had a firm footprint, and so you made it work around those things rather than continually slipping.
So I've been in here a week now and I wouldn't change a thing.
They're so cool.
Yeah, okay. Even surprisingly, before we moved in, like the few weeks or months leading up, there's a few things where I felt like, for example, the TV room might have been a bit small, we might have made a mistake with that, but now we've moved in, now we're using it, it's actually perfect.
So the fascia is an example of a little decision where I rang up Jeff, and at the last minute I was like, Jeff, can't get this product this week, I need you to change and I need you to make a decision on it today. And Jeff was like, yep, no worries. And maybe we saved 2 weeks. If you miss this time slot, you miss that time slot, and you miss that time slot, and then 2 weeks turns into 2 months just like that. But it works the other way around as well. If you jump on a time slot and you're ready to go, you can often keep things rolling really efficiently because it's easy for everyone, or as every other job is cancelling and getting delays, your job's ready, and so they all naturally come and sort your job out. I suppose that's our goal, is once a build is underway, how do we just keep pushing it forward despite delays, despite setbacks? And I suppose that's where working with clients like Jeff, where they're willing to collaborate with us and change decisions, even if it wasn't their dream, but you know, we're now sitting here having a beer in Jeff's house and he is not hung up on certain details because he gets to sit out this and look at this amazing view out this amazing window.
It's pretty nice.